Of the great coaches that West Park has fostered over the years, whether we rode under Rudy, Bill Ross, or more recently Alf. And basically, it's a great way. A lot of people in this room have given back to rowing, either through continuing to coach, umpires, or as master rowers, or people coming down recreational. So don't forget, there's always still the opportunity to give back. Row Ontario is always looking for umpires. It's a great way to stay involved in the sport of rowing, simply because you don't have to train 5 days a week or 7 days a week or 24 times a week. With some of these coaches, it's a great way to get back just on the water once a week, once a month, once a year, who knows. But there are a couple of brochures around in terms of umpiring. The sport of rowing is really hurting for volunteers at all levels, but umpiring is a great opportunity, like I said, to get involved on a limited basis. And having somebody that's been in a coxie seat or the rowing seat is very important. So just like some of these great men and women that have been at West Park over the years and have continued to give back to the sport, don't forget about umpiring, coaching, masters rowing, recreational rowing. Keep involved in the sport, and thank you to West Park for providing that for everyone in this room. Yes.
Hi, I'm Brian Page, and I'm one of the originals that Rudy recruited. And the way that we were recruited is that we were in geography class, and Rudy went into the back room and he called us back and scared the hell out of us, like we thought we were in shit or something, what was going on. And he'd get us to recruit. That's how we first started it all out. And thank you, Rudy, for doing that to get us started to begin with. I rowed in the original cruise, in the heavyweight cruise, and I was fortunate enough to be able to represent West Park at the Pan Am Trials in Nelson, British Columbia. And I don't know, back then there was no national team or anything of that nature, and we had enough faith in our crew that we were willing to go up against UBC and other crews as well in Nelson, British Columbia to row, and that was quite an honor back then. Let me tell you, it was just unheard of that a high school crew was willing to try to represent Canada at that level. And that's because of the leadership that we received from the coaches. At that time, my coach was Clay Brown, who was an Olympian. And that year, we had also gone to the American Schoolboy. And I think the only race that we didn't win was the single race for the Canadians. The Canadians won every other race, I believe, Rudy, other than the singles, because we didn't bring anybody in a single for that year from the St. Catharines area. But it was amazing, and during that time, unfortunately, our boat received a blow in the bow and had a big hole in the bow, so we had to get a boat from Syracuse University, and it was a old work boat, an old boatcock. Unfortunately, our coach Clay Brown had rowed for Penn State with Al Rosenberg, and Al Rosenberg took over and loaded up the oars for us, and we won the race, and that was pretty amazing for all of us, that's for sure. But one of the most fun races we had was at the head of the Trent Regatta. We went there, and I think we rowed once before the race. It was in the fall, and Rudy took us there. And we were supposed to take off second, and we took off, I think, 11th. And by the time we got to the mile mark that Rudy was at, we were in fourth place by that time, or the fourth boat coming through, because it was a timed race. And Rudy wanted us to sprint to the finish because we thought he was behind. He finished quite well, and we won the regatta as well. And because, he said go, we were going no matter what. And we won, but Coxie said 1 foot up and out, and we did 1 foot up and roll out because there was nothing left. But we gave it all our heart, and that's only because of the leadership, and we wanted to follow whatever this person said. So I know he changed my life, my direction, and gave me leadership, and I just never gave in. So, Rudy, thank you.